Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Let's start our day off right with our gratitude. Something that you are grateful for in the last 24 to 36 hours. I could tell you, I'm very grateful that I have a supportive husband. I fell asleep on the couch last night with my phone in my hand, messaging people, and he messaged them saying Melanie fell asleep. She'll get back to you in the morning. So for that, I'm very blessed and grateful that I have such a supportive husband. Because I know not every husband is supportive in our industry, right? So for me, super grateful for that. And he even made the bed. I washed all the sheets and everything yesterday, and he actually made the bed because I fell asleep on the couch. So for me, I'm super grateful for that, just being able to have him do that for me. And I'm not gonna lie, pregnancy has been rough. All I do is sleep, you guys. Everyone's like, oh, you have so much energy. Yeah, I burn all my energy in the morning, and then I'm by 5:30, I'm ready for bed. So it's a thing. So for that, I'm very grateful for. Sky, what is something you're grateful for? I don't know if you're
sorry, I couldn't get it unmuted. So I am grateful because today, just kind of piggybacking off of some of the other stuff that I've said on some of the other Zooms, I'm still dealing with this one puppy that's a little, got a little cold or something. So I'm going to take her back to the vet today. And they told me that they don't charge for a recheck. And I can't tell you how grateful I am for that, because vets, I've just paid out thousands to vets. They get very, very expensive, very, very quick. So this new vet with the new area we live in, I'm just beyond grateful.
Yes. Throw what you were grateful for in the chat, you guys. We're going to jump into Vibe Tribe news. So Ultimate Thriver deadline was, I believe, yesterday. I don't know if they've extended it. I haven't checked my email. The bingo card for the month is still going, so make sure you guys are doing that. Vibe Tribe leaders are not included in that, so we hope you guys are all enjoying some of those tasks that are income producing activities. As well, it was until the 11th, Elaine. Okay, yeah, Ultimate Thriver was extended till today, the 11th. Other than that, Thrive Elite was launched on Monday for everybody. So hopefully you guys have been sharing that out with your customers. Other than that, is there anything else going on in the world of Thrive? There's so much.
Yes, there's so much. Well, good morning. I just want to say good morning, everyone. My name is Sonya Lamprey. I am a loud and proud happy thriver. It's very early. And just a heads up, Melanie, so my daughter's school starts at 7 a.m. Central. Yep. You have to hop on 15 minutes early, so I apologize. We have a very, very early school start here, and the kids get out. So I start my day at 5, but these kids are done with school at 2 p.m. So it's wow, routine is they go to school way too early. But I am grateful for Thrive Elite and these testimonies already, you guys. So gratitude is a very big thing with me personally, starting my day off on a positive note, a positive foot, not picking up my phone as soon as my eyeballs open. I did that in my business. I did that in my life, and social media and other people taking control of your grounding in the morning sometimes isn't what it didn't become good for my soul and my start to my day. So, I always think about today is going to be a good day. These are my little tasks and to do, but what am I grateful for? I am grateful every single morning that I get up. I just did my 3 steps. I'm starting my elite on Friday. I cannot wait. But that I can drive my daughter to school. And that may sound simple for so many others, but for me, it's everything. That I'm available, that I'm here, that I don't have to put dress clothes on and get her to school. And I get to have that time with her, and I get to be there after school. And I've worked very hard to get into a place where I can be a present mom, a lunch making mom, a drop off before school mom, and I will never take that for granted. Every day I say thank you. I made it through another day with getting her to and from school. So that's always my very first grounding at this early in the morning. So in the thriving elite world, we did a little team huddle Zoom last night with my team, and we kind of covered
Awesome.
some basics. So I just kind of want to go over just a few things that what's going on in Thrive Elite, especially with Jason Camper's call, you guys. If you haven't, I have the recording, Melanie, and you can put it out for the ladies. You can private message me. If you haven't listened to a Zoom, if you're folding some laundry, your babies are down for a nap, I'd highly recommend just listening to that 45-minute Zoom. It was just filled with so much info about Thrive Elite, kind of the do's and don'ts. It kicked off with some amazing testimonies, which is so smart and brilliant, right? So we're heading into a brand new year with a brand new product, a brand new launch to restart and launch your business. But just a few things. So through the month of January, you guys, there being the generous Lavelle, generous Thrive company that we know from Jason and Paul, there is no additional charge in upgrade packages, in promoter packages, meaning the 2, the 4, or the VIP 800 pack, which is pretty awesome. That is very generous. So you can also, on those promoter packs, you guys use promo codes. So any promo codes that you may have, so you're also getting a discount, even though like right now a customer can't use credits on Elites. On Elite, you can add Elite to an upgrade promoter pack and use a promo code and actually get a discount on Elite for the classic OG price. Like win-win, y'all. Like that's such a huge ordeal. And then also all through the month of January, and they're testing this for all of us, is double volume on the promoter packs. All through the month of January, double QV, meaning helping your team, helping new promoters come in, grab VIP 400, 800, 1600, but his true vision is 12K. He wants this double QV and this Elite using promo codes, this double volume for everyone and every family out there and every mama out there to see the vision for that extra $300 a month coming into your home, because that is the second highest household bill in America. Right. Well, I think groceries are probably getting up there now, but maybe groceries are probably. So that is like really big news that was launched. Who has started on Thrive Elite? Drop your comments below. I think now's the time, and this month is really to feed off of other Thrivers, maybe get into some Thrivers inboxes to ask them what their Thrive Elite experience is, because we as promoters now and us as Thrivers, we're like going into this new Thrive era. We have to gather those testimonies and get those testimonies under our belt. So never hesitate to join forces, get into somebody's inbox, send a personal message. If you see them on Elite, be like, hey, can you just tell me what your first 5 days of your experience is? Because as you talk to your potentials and they want to know, you're filling yourself with testimonies from us over here. You know, so that's why it's important to hop on these little Zooms, these little gatherings that we do have all through the week. And there's a lot between the Lavelle fan page. They're going to probably be launching a lot of testimonies. So keep an eye there. There's been a lot of Zooms, a lot of live trainings, you guys. You know, if you're part of the Dream Team training page, there's always the Tuesday payday Zoom. If you're part of individual teams, they're doing them. But gather with your Thrivers more now than ever. Come second week of January to gather these testimonies and put those testimonies at the front. That is like the biggest restart to your business. Jump starting 2023 is testimonies, reviews, and testimonies. Like that's where growth comes from. But right, like if we want to be anywhere we want to be, we just have to share the product and testimonies. So here's your golden chance, your golden opportunity, jump starting a brand new year with a brand new product launch that they've worked so hard behind the scenes in 10 years to do. So if you get out there excited as that day 5 Thrive Elite Thriver again, and you're out there sharing, putting that smile on your face in middle of cold January, people are going to be attracted to how you're feeling on this new Thrive Elite, and they're going to want to try what you have. You know, they're going to they want to see you happy. They want to see you filled with energy. They are going to feed off of what you're putting out. If you're working your business solely on social media, they're going to feel it from you as you start your Thrive Elite experience. So share that day 1, that day 3, that day 5, that day 10 of Thrive Elite. That's what I did when I started. And many of Thrivers on my team, as we just got up there, like, you know, day 10 of these 3 steps, and I haven't felt this type of patience, and I got my whole house cleaned, and I made stew today for the first time. All my laundry is done. You know what that is? That's relatable to the everyday stay-at-home mom. That's relatable to maybe an office worker that's having that midday crash at 3 p.m. So your Thrive Elite testimony is the biggest jumpstart, restart. And hey, and if you're not doing Thrive Elite, don't panic. That's all right. You know, I know there's some people that do thrive, and you know, this is very weight loss geared for the first time. So this is a bit of a learning curve, and not all of us thrivers want to gain weight. We want to just maintain, or they, you know, or lose weight. People want to gain weight. Some of my best thrivers have maintained and been able to gain a healthy 10 pounds, and they've never looked better because they just genuinely look healthy. Right. So, you know, you can feed off of other people's, but if you're not an elite thriver, get out there and share how you're feeling all through January, how you're feeling, what you're doing. Sharing you thriving is going to attract, say, your next customer. You know, if somebody wants to jump into the business with you, I mean, it's sometimes I feel like there's so much out there, TikToks, reels. Oh, I got to make this and show this. And we kind of get caught up when people actually buy reviews. If you heard me say that, you know, I tried a really great new brand of bread. It's so good. It's this and that. And I posted on Facebook, my TikTok and my reels are like, what is that? I've never heard of that before. What type of bread is that? You know, my daughter didn't feel this way off of it or that way off of it. So when you share how you feel and you portray yourself on social media as you, as the people that already know you to your market, they're going to buy your testimony, meaning they're going to want to buy how you're feeling. So in turn, they're going to try Thrive. What else should we cover with Thrive Elite? I will get that recording. I just saw it last night before bed from Jason Camper, though. If you hop on anything like today, the next day, or the following day, definitely take 40 minutes and just pop onto that recorded Zoom, put a little earbud in, you guys, because it is filled with really good information that you're going to want to know and your customers are going to want to know. And he just simplifies everything. You know, Jason Camper is such a straight shooter. He doesn't beat around the bush or make it complicated, and he's not throwing like ingredients at us. But what he's telling us is how to do Thrive Elite properly. And there may be a detox. So restarting, you know, I know that the Zoom was restarting, jumpstarting your business again. And it's really comes down to you using the product, you sharing, you using the product, you sharing other people's testimonies, you sharing, say, a LaFell fan page story, you sharing your mad excitement that you're starting live Thrive Elite. You know, like get people curious, keep it short, keep it exciting, keep it like you want to pull those people in right to your brand new jumpstart of the new year. And we don't have to know anything to, you know, the beauty of this business is no matter if, like, you know, Melanie's pregnant, she's going to go on to have a baby. Her business isn't going anywhere. Her free link isn't going anywhere. She can go into, you know, labor and delivery and, you know, become a mama at home. You can restart and like share this business as much as you want, as little as you want. You can come in just to Thrive for free. You can run towards an auto bonus. You can change your life forever. That's the beauty of this business, is that it's always here for you. But as long as you're just kind of staying by the people that are thriving, that are sharing, that are pitching the vision, that are showing up, you're going to be good. You know, we can't motivate anyone at the end of the day to go out and quote unquote work their business. But what we can do is inspire if we keep going. When we show up every day, when we're like pouring into each other, when we're sharing each other's testimonies, that's inspiring to the person to jumpstart their business again. Right.
And one thing, guys, I'm going to jump in here for a second, Sonya. People have been getting in my inbox because they know I'm pregnant and asking questions. Hey, Google off about, you know, being pregnant and taking Thrive. Yes. Ask me all those questions because, hey, Google off. Anyone want to Google that doesn't listen? You know, because people are in my inbox asking me, and I know a bunch of us, Melanie Rafford, myself, Sky, Shannon, and Kayla Dillon, are all doing a live event on the 19th, sharing our current stories, because we know that people hearing other people's stories will get more people interested. Not everyone is going to be a pregnancy in pregnancy. Not everyone is going to be like Sky's story on her Facebook page. So we all know that by doing this and we're getting in other people's stories on our pages. So that is just as important, and sharing other testimonies.
Absolutely. And the social media world has changed, right? And so people are nosy, and people love watching people go live. People love watching what other people have to say. So a lot of my thrivers on my team and awesome women, we're really big on getting out there each and every week and sharing stories and testimonies. And then that just encourages our brand new thriver. Like, let's go, girl, we're doing this, because our confidence is big, and we just like pull them in to share their story. But in turn, we just boosted their confidence to a level that, like, wow, I can really get out there and share my Thrive experience. So doing it live for 20 minutes, 7 minutes scared, is such a big deal, because people buy into real, people buy into genuine, people buy into the struggle. They do, because everybody has one. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a why. Everyone has a need. Everyone wants to know that we're not living in this perfect facade world on Facebook, TikTok, Reels, Instagram, right? But here we are feeling really, really good together. And here's this mama's testimony, and here's this one. And they're like, oh, wow, it's not just my friend here. She has 2 other people on her page thriving. Okay, I think I'm ready. I've been kind of watching her, right? So those go such a long, long way. What are some questions that you guys may have? What are you grateful for today? I haven't read the comments yet. Yes, the call was so amazing. Good morning, Amanda. Oh, good morning, Kristen. Christy. Oh, ladies
I
are.
slept through it. Not my fault. It's not my fault.
So Thrive Palooza tickets, you guys, you might want to grab those. Who's going to Palooza this year? Is anyone going on here? I know Krista and Amanda. I'm not sure if Christy is able to go, but I am so excited. It's in Denver. It's okay, Melanie. Bring you all the good.
It's somebody better FaceTime me, because it's 5 days before baby's due date, guys. Like, somebody FaceTime me. I'll be in
I'll
the hospital.
FaceTime you. I'm going.
Are you good for you? Oh my gosh, Christy Green is going. I am so happy about that.
I've been going since 2013.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So what's your experience for anybody that maybe this be their first time? Like, what has been your experiences at conference, and what has it changed within you?
Okay, so the very first year, I have to admit that I loved it, because there was very few people. There was probably maybe 1,000. And it was very exciting, because I got to network with everybody. And so I got to meet almost every single person in the company that is now, including Mario, that's 200K. So that was pretty exciting. And I met Paul personally. That was in 2013. But as the Paloozas, each year, it actually got more exciting, because the training was over the top incredible. I mean, it was like nothing. You can't even explain the experience. It was like nothing that you could imagine. The second year, we didn't realize that they weren't going to stop. So to everybody that's brand new, you better make sure you bring snacks. Go to the store when you get there, get water, get everything, because we were like waiting for the the time to interrupt and stop and take a break, and they never did. Oh my gosh, it was like unbelievable. And of course, afterwards, the VIP, for those of you that are going, that was fun. That was everybody partying together and getting to talk to each other and spending time with each other. It's a very, very big learning experience. It really is. And if you could make it, it's the one thing that'll change your business. Really, I would never miss it.
I know for a fact, Team Canada, you all got to get across the border. We've been stuck in Canada for 3 years. I'm going to be stuck in a labor and delivery ward. So y'all get to go have fun for me, please. Somebody.
Well, we'll definitely FaceTime you. My very first conference in Laval changed my entire vision. I took it very seriously. I just watched other people. I'm like, well, if they can, why can't I? If they can, they're no different. They're up there talking about their past and their struggle and where they came from. Well, wow, if they just gave it their all and got out there with the confidence, like why can't I be like them? I can. So conference gave me this feeling of why not me? And I left with such a fire in my stomach and a fire in my belly and an excitement I just knew. When when you just know, that type of feeling, if you know, you know. So anyone going to conference, like, soak it in. There's just a lot of great little social media trainings. They do so much for us. There's always little setups like the photo ops. I mean, the fun. And the best part about the thriving community, people are real. People are so genuine. People aren't walking around acting like they're better than one another. You always feel welcome, open arms. Like, it doesn't matter if you're a thriver, you're just immediately welcome. Hey, where are you from? Like, it's just such a feeling of community, and it's such a feeling of what this company made sure to represent its people. And they've done such a good job with the culture of our company and the culture of us thrivers that, they've kept us very humble. They've kept us very kind of just very straight. And like, if you start making money in this company, you better not get a big head. Jason and Paul are very straight with us. Like, it is all about the brand new thrivers out there who do not have their 1, 2, 3 on their counter as soon as they wake up in the morning. Keep that in mind every day when you wake up. So every year is different. Every year I leave, it is just such a special feeling. And the one thing that really it taught me is that I had to rely on me for my business. I really, your why has to be really deep. Maybe that's a really good restart. That it's the 10th of January, if I'm not mistaken. Is it the 10th? Is it the 10th or 11th?
11th.
11th. Yes. Sorry, yesterday was a very
11th.
11th. Maybe jot down your why. What's your why this year? Because if you have, like, honestly, there's this cute little saying out there, 6 months of like intense focus can absolutely change your life. Hardcore focus for 6 months can determine the course of your year. You're starting here, and we're just in the 11th day of a brand new year. And it's just a feeling of, I want everything to be different. I've had people come and go out of my business. It doesn't mean I'm going to come and go. It doesn't mean that my loyalty is going to change. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop thriving. I cannot stop thriving. This product I need each and every morning. This product I need the nutrition in my body. And I have a passion for people. I love helping people get their thrive on. I love watching people come into the business and transform their life, not only with the product, and watch them grow as a person, and then, excel into the business. That's like a job to me. And I coming at a conference, my biggest thing was, this is up to me. It is not up to anyone else or a sponsor that brought me into this business, or maybe that it's not up to my daughter to get me up in the morning to get to work. It's not up to my mom to be calling me every day. Are you getting up to work your Thrive business? I knew that this business was going to lie on my shoulders. And when I took full accountability of my life, my future, my motherhood, my entire life changed, because I didn't have expectations from somebody to the left or right of me or a family member. I had the expectations when I woke up out of me, and what I was going to do with my day, and how my day was going to be, and how I'm going to lead my own day is going to be a reflection of how I grow as a person, what my Thrive experience is going to be like, how I'm going to grow in my business. And when you take that full full accountability of your life, a lot of things change. When you take accountability of your day and like the focus in your day, like if you determine right now, it's so early, you guys, it's 6:25 a.m. I promise you, if you said before midnight tonight or before 8 p.m. tonight, before I get my kids down to sleep, I am going to get 5 free accounts and I'm going to get 3 minis out. If you focused on that in the next 14 hours, I promise you will make it happen, because that's just your focus of the day, not the scroll, not doing 16 drafts on TikTok, or you know what I mean? And that is something that laid very deep in me. I said, I'm not going to bed without getting another 5 minis out in the first 5 months of my business. And I still do every single week for my referrals and for my residual customers, them thriving for free. I don't want to lose my first customer that it took me a long time to like get thriving. I don't want to lose them. I want to help them thrive for free. I want to see them thriving down the road 6 months from now. So, focus was a big thing for me as a really busy mom. And I still say that, like, our focus can be very easily distracted by other people. I've been through a lot of experiences, a lot of business, a lot of people, a lot of life curves and learning lessons, like we all do, because that's a cycle of life. That's life lessons. That's growing as a mom. Like, Melanie's becoming a mother, her body's changing. Like that's a cycle of life. But how do we control it? And how do we stay away from negative? How do we stay away? Like, how do we get up after that? No. How do we get up if somebody makes us feel a certain way and is trying to knock us down? How do you get up? I know what I do. I get up out of bed. I go to the gym. Instead, I put my best heart, my best foot forward every single day. And I'm going to get back to focusing on what I know is best for me and my daughter, what I believe in, and where my passion lies. And that's what I do every single day, right? So, so really think about that as you start your day today. What are you going to focus on? Where does your passion lie? Is it those customers you signed last week? Let's go help them thrive for free this week, right? If it's these double QV promoter packs and you want to get to 4K, go tell people there's no additional cost, and that you can use a promo code if those are available for you. That's going to get you one step closer to your 4K. That 4K is going to make you see the vision for 12K, and it's going to make it that much more attainable. So baby steps in the focus in today, like the whole big picture is grand and it's great and all these places we want to be, but we are given each and every day to wake up healthy and feel healthy because of these products, which I know they help with my focus. I'm not like scatterbrained anymore. And I was like, if I didn't have Thrive, there's no way that I'd be able to run a business like this. And I have these moments, right? So, I don't know. Anybody else want to pop on and share some goodness? I feel like I'm getting winded.
Amanda had unmuted a little bit ago. So yeah, Amanda, take it over.
I was going to say, first I was going to say that I was lucky enough to win my first ticket to Palooza. Thank you, Sonya. So I'm super excited about attending my first Palooza. And I was going to also say the same thing that Sonya was saying, like sharing those testimonies, not only yours, but your customers, especially because not everyone's going to relate with your story, right? But they may relate with one of your customers. And I've started going live quite a bit, not just talking about Thrive, talking about life and how it is intertwining with my life. Or sometimes it's not even about Thrive. It's just me getting on talking. My camera's not on because I'm driving. I just want to focus on the road, but doing mom taxi thing. But definitely, I know I could not run this business without these products. And that is a fact because I am squirrel, but I refuse to take ADHD medication. So the focus that these products have given me is I've never experienced it before. And so I've always started things and I've never been able to complete them. Like, I'm one of those people that starts like 5 projects at once and then never completes any of them, right? So that's my goal for this year, is to like just one project at a time and complete it, and intertwine that with my business as well. And just remember, guys, you cannot count on your uplines to run your business for you. No one's going to drag you. However, if you want to run to the top or you want to get a bonus, we are here to help you achieve that. We are not going to work your business for you. That is something that you have to be super involved with and learn from your leaders, right? Stay plugged in. That is my number one tip. I'm not saying get on every Zoom every single day, like all the Zooms, but at least pick 2 to 3 a week where you get the most inspiration and motivation, right? If these don't work for you, that's you, right? But find some that do. And most importantly, I tell my team every single morning, listen, don't wake up and pick up your phones. Don't do that. Don't do that unless you're going straight to YouTube to watch a motivation video or somebody that motivates you. Don't start working your business before you've worked on yourself, because I promise, and I don't know where I heard this, but it may have been Jason Camper actually, but how you start your day is how you live your day and is how you finish your day. So start off with some motivation. What motivates you? Share testimonies, be excited, passionate, and most importantly, authentic. I'm done.
I believe that was Paul, my love. There you go. And guys, if you have a Google or Alexa or any of those, you can set it so that it automatically will start playing motivation when you first wake up. So that is like something that Nick and I have started doing, because like we're up at 5 o'clock in the morning because he's an engineer and has to be out the door at 6:10. So we've started our day with our motivation and our podcast and our self-development. Getting back to the basics, and those who are doing the boot camp with Kaylee Crew. I don't know if anyone else in here, I know I am, Katie is, Krista is, there's a few of us. She has told us to stop doing all the busy work and focus on certain IPAs that actually grow your business.
Yes, I'm loving her. And if Krista or Amanda, we can still add them in, right? Because it's not like an assignment thing, but it's just to help hold you accountable. And she's giving tips. Like yesterday was, helping your customers thrive for free. And I've never heard Kaylee talk about that. I took some tips from that. We're just all learning and growing and being inspired by each other. So, and a lot of people say, well, my team's not working, or, my sponsor upline's not working. That's okay. Get around the thrivers that are working. There's a lot of thrivers out there that are inspired, that are on fire, that will help you get closer to your vision. So it doesn't, like all those terms are just, I feel like at this point my business are such nonsense to me, because when they say upline, it just feels like that I have a reliance on them to work my business and get my daughter to school. And that holds no truth, right? We're all just thrivers with the same exact cloud office, we all started at zero. We all start at zero every single month. We all have to get ourselves thriving for free. But who am I surrounding myself by? I'm choosing to this day to surround myself by thrivers. If I just shut myself off from the world and I'm still a thriver, I'm not going to be very inspired to work. So other people like Amanda just talking, that inspires me to go work my day and make sure my day is grounded. Right. So yeah, thank you guys for having me on this morning. I have to get my daughter up. I'm sorry, but I have 20 minutes to get out the door and get her ready. And if anybody wants to close it up, if Krista, you have something to say, Melanie, if you want to add anything, please unmute yourself. I love these Zooms, but I don't love talking the whole time. I love when others unmute themselves and share your goodness, because this is for you too. This is why you're on here.
I was just about to pick on Krista, so it's all good. Yeah, Melinda, you are so right. Like your upline isn't active, so I found a group that is. That's what you have to do. You have to find the people that you want to link arms with that will run your business. I'm not gonna lie, and Sonya's gonna be like, yeah, she does. I throw Sonya into so many three-ways, and she's my upline like 3 times up there, and I still throw her into three-ways. Krista, do you want to close us out with some encouraging words from yourself? I don't know if you're driving, so if you're driving, don't do this. Might be driving. Andrea, Katie, Sue. Okay, it's all good, girl. Andrea, Katie, closing words from anyone else?
Good morning, Vibe Tribe. I am not dressed yet, so my camera is off. But good morning and way to go for plugging in. It's been a while for me to plug in this early because this time is when I'm getting my kiddos up and ready for school too. But you guys are amazing, and just keep doing the do. That's all I have to say. I talked yesterday on the payday call, and I don't know. I just think it's super important to plug into all of these calls. Well, not every single week, right? But just all these different calls that all the leaders do for us, and just take notes, because we all bring something different to the table. We all teach differently. We all learn differently, and connect with each other differently. So I think that's just super important.
You're not wrong. And guys, if you're gonna take notes, make sure you implement those notes that week.
Yes, and share with your team.
Yes. Make sure you're sharing your notes. Other than that, you guys, I don't know if there's anything else. I know Sonya's jumping back in here, so go for it, Sonya.
No, that's okay. I just want to wish everyone a really amazing Wellness Wednesday. You know, today's a Wellness Wednesday. The best part of our business is what, Chas kind of incorporated: Motivation Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Thrive Elite Transformation Tuesday is going to be a very special day of the week. Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, Flex Friday. I like saying Sample Saturday and Sunday. People are on their phones early Saturday mornings and then into Sunday night. That's a lot of my personal mini follow-ups, because I know that they're not maybe at their 9-to-5 job. But utilize that. If you're like, okay, what am I going to do today? Think about motivation. How was Wellness Wednesday helping you today? That could be a first post of your day, like Wellness Wednesday, started my day with an awesome, inspiring group of women. Take a screenshot of the Zoom, post in your stories, put some fun music. Like, this is what I'm doing to start my day. It's Wellness Wednesday. So I hope you all have a very good, productive day. Thank you for having me, Melanie. I'm sending you hugs. I hope that you stay healthy, growing that healthy baby. Thank you, Amanda and Katie. I loved your Zoom yesterday, and I can't wait to meet you at conference if you're there. But let's go have a really good day together, and thank you guys, starting out my day very positive. I appreciate you guys.
All right. Thank you, Sonya, for jumping on. Thank you, everyone that is here. Those that are here live want to hang out for a few minutes, we can definitely do that. Those that are catching the replay, Shannon will have it up by end of day today. And we will catch you guys on Friday with Krista running a hot Zoom at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. We'll talk to you guys then.